Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Team Tuesday video edition employee spotlight featuring talent management principal consultant Anik Demers. Thank you so much, Anik, for being here today.
Thank you, Veronica.
We're really happy to have you here on video with us to walk us through the benefits of the work approach and behavior tests that we offer at EPSI. Anik, you're the EPSI expert on the work approach and behavior tests. We call it the WABT or the WABIT. This personality assessment evaluates critical behaviors found in daily work situations. Many employers, they tend to test for skills, knowledge, or cognitive ability. How does including the WABT in an assessment center add value for the hiring employer? Could you walk us through that?
Well, there are several advantages, I think, to include the WABT test in your process, but I would say that the main advantage is that by adding this type of test, which measure more interpersonal skills, it's really kind of a boost, an addition that allows to better predict the future performance of the person. And this is the main purpose of using evaluation, different kind of tests in a selection process, is to be able to predict that future performance. So by adding a personality test, it increases, what we call the incremental validity. So it really is a force that we are adding to our evaluation process by using this kind of test. And despite the cost and of course the additional time that we need to complete this kind of test, it's certainly an added value there. For example, when you can find out from knowledge if the person can use a combo well, if she can speak English and meeting your expectations, if she can use Excel and knows, for example, the simple basis of the software. By using a cognitive test, you can know the speed of learning of the person, for example. These are not interpersonal skills, and we know that this is really what makes the difference after in the integration, the development, and the performance of the person. So if you hire a candidate and you move forward with this person, you would like to know how this person will actualize her task and responsibilities. How can you maybe help her to integrate the organization and connect also with her peers? You also want to know what are the kind of risk factors that you can hinder with her integration, which are the characteristics that maybe could potentially be more difficult for this person to make the expectations. So these are the kind of information you can know. And for sure, I think what is the most important is to know more also about the strength of the person. So what are the attitudes and the behavior that she is going to be able to use in the specific role that you are going to offer to this person. So there are a few advantages, and also the WABT test gives you a report, that really put the person within the 25 different traits that we are measuring and the 5 factors of the Big 5 theory. So the extroversion, agreeableness, conscientiousness, emotional stability, and openness that maybe some of you people already know. So this is really the added value of the WABT, to really have all these nuances, about the profile of the person and the competency that she's going to use in the role. So when an organization can identify not only what needs to be done in the specific role, but also what are their values, what is the culture I want my people to live in my organization, when you can identify competencies, to really bring them to life, values and culture, there's really an added value to measure personality. You're going to have this information enabled to create and maintain not only, again, the performance of the people in their specific role, but also within all the organization. And also, above all, I think that EPSI, such as I as a principal consultant, we can train, we can coach, exercise our clients also to be able to use efficiently the test of WABT in their selection process. So with the deepness of the information you can have, with all the team that you can also have at EPSI to support you in the use of that test, I don't know why we shouldn't use it. You can use it on all kind of position, and whatever it is unionized or not, We have a lot of great stories of a good result also of adding this test in evaluation process.
I think so many organizations are using, maybe skills tests or knowledge tests at the beginning of a process when they really don't know the candidate at all. But then once they're a little bit further in and they have a great selection of candidates who have the know-how, it really does come down to that fit and that personality and making sure that that person is going to be successful in the organization. So you touched a little bit today on values, and I think it would be a really interesting video to maybe do with you in a couple of weeks to maybe look at organizational values, because more and more we're really seeing organizations even putting on their job posters describing what the culture and what the values are at their individual organizations. And that really is a big part of this whole comprehensive approach that you're telling us about, where we're not just looking at the knowledge, but we're also looking at the characteristics of the personality, the behaviors, and the attitudes. And of course, the value can be, the organizational values can be a big part of that too. So it's really interesting, Anik, to talk to you and get your insight and your expertise. And thank you for reminding us that, yes, we do actually offer the training for other organizations. So you don't have to take a work approach personality test and then be left wondering what to do with the results. That's where we come in and we help you and we guide you through the process. So thanks for touching on that as well. So happy to have you here on a Team Tuesday video form. We really like to connect face-to-face virtually with our audience now that we're all, experiencing working from home. So thanks again, Anik, for participating, and I hope to have you back.
Yes, thank you, Veronica. See you soon.
See you soon. Bye-bye.